Hello everyone and welcome to Classified France 44, at least the demo part of the Steam Next Fest that's happening at the moment. As far as I understand it, it's kind of an XCOM-like game, being it's a turn-based strategy game, but set in World War II, and you are a select few soldiers heading into occupied France to get things ready for the invasion of D-Day later in the war. So we're going to give this a go. I've played through a little bit, not too much, but again, I like to ensure that I'm not a complete idiot when it comes to these things.
We're parachuting into France to make contact with the resistance. We're a three-man team, with orders to set the country ablaze. I'll introduce you. Tom King, a strung-out Britisher, who likes explosives a bit too much. Vincent, our scout, a quiet Canuck. And myself, Willard Cassidy, who runs this outfit on a captain's salary of $200 a month. My heart belongs to the Lord, but I am going into the shadows to fight a godless foe. We drop. Things immediately go wrong. In high winds, we get separated, blown apart, well away from the drop zone. Tom and I land close together. No sign of our resistance contact, but the area's flush with Krauts. After we ditch our chutes, Tom and I find a farmer's barn to hole up in and check our bearings.
Okay, so obviously you've got slightly different variations of soldiers. You've got a demo expert, you've got a scout, and I think just a general gunner in the captain. But of course, as time goes on, I believe we will meet more people, more soldiers, more personalities for us to use to our advantage or fail with, depending on what happens. First of all though, time for a bit of tutorializing. We've got to take out the guards and defeat the enemies in combat. So, fairly basic turn-based strategy. We move with left click, and there's cover, half cover and full cover. We can also switch between our two main characters, and we're just going to have to go where they tell us for the time being, because this is all slightly planned, or at least scripted for this first tutorial mission, but after that it gets a little bit more open. You've got to try doing things yourself. So the actions available to you are determined by your remaining action points, or AP. In this case, you want your team to hold their positions without using the remaining AP. Press backspace or click end turn at the top right to end your turn. I believe everyone has 12 AP at the start of their turn, but that does change, I think, depending on certain things. Okay, enemy spotted. Thankfully they can't see us. They seem to have gone into very fortunate positions to not see us around the side of that table. So, stealth attacks, weapons. Select your melee attack to show possible targets. We're going to select our melee attack, and then we need to go to the highlighted cell here, behind the door, and we're going to stab him in the back for 2 damage, and he's going to die. Thankfully none of these guards out here are going to turn around. Ambush meter. Each time you suddenly kill an enemy, the ambush meter increases. When the meter is filled, your team immediately launches an ambush and gains an extra turn. So we should probably keep doing that with the other soldiers. We'll go here, and we'll stab him from behind. Thankfully they can't hear us all too well. Good night, sweetheart. Absolutely. So they're going to just bumble around outside for the time being mildly useless. But they won't always be like that. So, what do we need to do now with Cassidy? Cassidy, they want us to move into that bush right next to the enemies. That's a bit adventurous, but we'll do it.
Target in sight.
Target in sight. When in bushes, undetected allies are invisible. But I think that person has already just seen us. They've become inquisitive. We're going to stab you, but now, of course, everyone else is a little bit aware.
He's taking a shine to you, Willard.
A suspicious noise. Some actions emit a sound that enemies can hear. Enemies who hear a sound will tend to face it immediately, then move to investigate it on their next turn. So we should probably get you dead before that happens. So let's our melee attack. We'll move here, and we will stab you. But these two guards are going to turn around because I believe next time, because they've heard the noise, they'll turn around. However, we've got an ambush turn. During the ambush turn, your team gains bonus accuracy on their shots. You only get 1 ambush turn per mission, so make the most of the advantage while you can. So, weapons free. And a few more soldiers yet. Ambush initiated. We're going to set our hip fire action. Okay, and we're going to fire at the private.
Roger.
Okay, you're dead, thankfully.
Barely on solid ground and we're already painting the fields red.
Well, where do we want to move you to? We want to move you up to the wall. And you're going to go for Overwatch. Overwatch covers your chosen area. When an enemy enters your Overwatch cone, you can make an attack against them. So we'll guard the door, because that's where we have to for this tutorial mission. But things may go wrong, we'll have to see. I don't know if it's the same each time, or if it is properly scripted. But here we go. He's going to come out the door.
I have a target.
So Overwatch, shoot or hold. Each time an enemy enters your Overwatch cone, you can choose to fire, or save your Overwatch for a different target. This target is completely defenseless, so take the opportunity to attack. Well, we're going to attack.
Bad idea, amigo.
And he's going to die. Of course, we can't get both of them.
You got a shot on him?
He's in cover, but I reckon I've got an angle.
So, with Tom Crown King, objects at or below waist height are in low cover. The chance to hit a target in low cover is reduced by 30%. We'll select our hip fire action, and we'll give it a go. But we miss, unfortunately.
Last round! I need a refresh! Missed. But I spooked him.
My turn.
Morale. Regardless of whether the shot hits or misses, it deals morale damage to the target. When any unit falls to 15 morale or below, or 50% morale or below, they are suppressed. Suppressed units have halved AP, reduced accuracy, and deal less morale damage. So, we're going to fire at this chap as well. Aim fire is costly, but accurate. Use it to suppress your targets and pick off enemies at range. So we've got a 54% chance to hit, and we're going to miss again. But it does mean you're now broken. When units morale falls to 0, it's broken, and broken units skip their next turn. Excellent. Still a couple of people inside the house, though, we need to be wary of.
He's broken. See if you can flank him.
Okay,
Roger that.
so we're going to move around to here. That gives us enough of a flank, however we also need to reload. When your weapon is out of ammo, press R or the reload button in the bottom left of the screen to reload. That requires 6 of our 12 action points, leaving us with 3 left.
Locked and loaded.
That means we should be able to fire. So units who are not benefiting from cover are considered to be flanked. Cover icons turn red when flanked. When flanking suppressed or broken unit, shots against them deal critical damage.
I see.
So we'll give it a go, 83%. And we'll take him out with a critical. Nice. Kill confirmed.
That's more like it.
Good
Now,
shot.
now, what do we do with Willard? Or Willard? Willard? I'm not entirely sure.
I see a
So-
straggler around back.
Struggling around the back, we're going to move over here. It's going to use all our remaining action points. Personally, I think this would be a terrible position, because if this chap moves up here, he would flank and kill us. But this is what the tutorial needs us to do. But luckily,
Clear that
he's
house
on
up,
Overwatch.
pronto.
That's why he didn't
Watching the
shoot at
door.
us.
I'll find another way in.
Had he not been overwatching, this would be a terrible, terrible action for us to do, I would say. Okay, let's move up to the window. Windows and doors. Units can break adjacent windows and open adjacent doors. Highlight the adjacent cell and hold left mouse to interact.
I can't make it. Too far.
So we smash window for 2 AP. Everything has a cost, so we do need to be careful with that. He's overwatching the door, so we should be okay to move in. And we can still shoot with
Check
one
your
more.
six, Jerry.
Should be a crit chance because we're right on the side of him.
I'm out. I have to reload.
Okay, you're dead. And high cover. Objects at or above head height are high cover. The chance to hit a target in high cover is reduced by 60%, so flank the enemy where possible. So we'll do just that. We'll run along. We'll use our aimed fire, and that should take him out.
I'm
Excellent.
dry. Gotta reload.
Okay. Enemy turn, but
Clear?
they're clear.
Aside from all the bodies, of course.
Then let's move out. We gotta get to that rendezvous.
And there we go. Baby's first tutorial mission is done. That's as far as I've got, so beyond here, I'm not sure what to expect. But I'm really enjoying this. It's like a
After
XCOM
we
historical
escaped the
game.
dry gulch in the barn, we had to lie low while Adolf's fan club hunted for us. Tom and I shake off the Germans. We strike out to try and find Vincent and our resistance contact, Charles. Vincent's chute came down somewhere near a German radio station. I think things are about to get hotter.
I think they are indeed. Okay, so deploy your units and prepare for the next mission.
We're here on the map. No sign of Tremblay or Belanger. They should have been here by now.
Jockey, this is Rocket. The Krauts have us pinned. We need backup immediately.
They're holed up at a radio station. Looks like we got a rescue on our hands.
Okay, select a mission. The map is divided into 10 regions, each with about 3 segments. Highlight a region to learn more about its ability. A new mission will appear in your current region of Picardy. Set the mission to continue. The briefing indicates type of mission. Assault missions begin in combat. Ambush missions begin in stealth with an ambush meter. And stealth missions begin in stealth with unlimited stealth kills and no ambush meter. So, in Picardy here, this is where we're going to have to go. So, I believe once we would have completed all the missions in Picardy, you will gain 10% XP from missions, whereas if we did the Ile de France, all allies will gain 5+ max morale. Champagne Ardennes, each enemy movement time is increased by 1 day. Nord Pas de Calais, resistance strength of 4, so all these different things have important rewards, and you have to kind of work out what are the best ways to do that. And of course, Basse Normandy contributes double to resistance strength because that's where a lot of the initial invasions will happen. But for the time being, we're in Picardy. Let's go to our mission briefing. We only have 2 soldiers, Cassidy and King. Let's get them sent in. Cassidy and King have located Tremblay. However, he's pinned down with your French contact Belanger. Rally your men and drive the attackers back at all costs. Any rewards? No, but we will presumably get these 2 soldiers should we survive. So off we go. When enemy pieces in the region... Okay, no, we didn't get to see the rest of that, never mind. I'm sure that's part of the much wider game that I don't think we'll get to see in this demo, unfortunately, because I love the idea of running resistance missions and mission resistance. Running resistance inside World War II was a game I always wanted to play, but I was never able to find one. Thankfully, this might be it. So, with a Jockey Cassidy and Tom Delanger, first of all, we need to rescue our allies. So, first of all, we're going to move forward. Skills. Units have powerful skills to aid in battle. Using a skill puts it on cooldown, meaning it can be used for a set number of turns. Rally restores the morale of all allied units. This skill is vital for healing suppressed and broken allies. Okay, we can do that. So use Rally skill, and that restores everyone's morale.
I've never been so happy to hear an American.
Okay, let's light them up.
So, what can we do? Grenades. Unprotected units in the blast radius are automatically hit. Units in the larger frag radius are less likely to be hit, but still take full morale damage. Okay. I would actually prefer to throw the grenade there, because then we'd hit all 4 of them, or at least knacker their morale. But it's telling us to throw here, so we'll at least take out 2 of the Germans. There we go. Kill confirmed. And we're going to move you forward. That's going to take a lot of AP. But we have Spray Zone. Each weapon has a cone of fire which may cause damage to units other than your intended target. This also applies to friendly fire units, so watch out for that. So our trench gun, which I believe is kind of a shotgun type thing, we will absolutely fire at you. And then it will also take out the other 2 as well. It will take out the other soldier as well. Excellent. Sidearms basics. Firing a sidearm is often cheaper than reloading your primary weapon. This makes a good backup option and a cheaper means of hitting weakened or stationary targets. So we'll switch over to our sidearm, and hip fire action. When aiming, press tab or click on the enemy unit to switch targets. Now try selecting the barrel as your target. Fuel barrel, that's going to cause some problems for them. It's going to blow them both up. Wonderful. And aimed fire action. We'll give it a go at you, but we're going to miss. That's unfortunate. So he's going to move forward. And there's another soldier there by the window, it seems.
Oh, I gotta hit the dirt.
Tremblay's wounded. Let's give him payback.
Fein getroffen.
So, when the health of an allied unit is reduced to 0, they become downed. A down unit cannot act for 3 turns. After that, they will stand up and rejoin the fight. I'm guessing if all our I'm guessing if all of our units get down, then that becomes a serious problem. Let's move you forward. All sidearms are hipfire weapons. This provides more flexibility to flank with characters whose primary weapon is limited to aim fire. Got it. So we'll set our sidearm, our hipfire action, and let's give it a go. So we take you out. Wonderful. Kill confirmed.
Almost dry.
And we'll move you forward. Again, using our sidearm. All sidearms have the disruption ability. This means that all targets with your sidearm will cancel targets of Overwatch even if you miss. Ah, that's quite useful. So he's suppressed. He's not broken, but he's suppressed. But it does also mean we can now move with this chap here.
This may sting a little.
Reviving allies. If a unit takes damage while downed, they retreat from battle. Approach and revive allies to bring them back into the fight immediately. Okay. Hold to revive. It costs only 1 AP. It's not bad.
Thanks.
So Vincent Rook and Tremblay is having issues. Wounded allies. When a unit is down, they become wounded. If a wounded unit is down again, they will retreat from battle. Interesting. We're going to move back to where we were, the window. Sniper fires a shot that reduces enemy cover and boosts your critical hit chance. This is great at flashing out well defended or tough targets. Got it. This is an ability though, so it may take a while to deal with. Thankfully we managed to kill him, but it will take a while before it's back off cooldown, one of 4 turns.
Reinforcements! We're not out of the woods yet.
Okay,
Regroup! We got
your missions will often attract the attention of enemy reinforcements. The time will count down to their arrival. Enemies do not attack on the turn they arrive. Use this to your advantage and destroy the incoming forces.
I better patch myself up.
Okay, and we're going to be introduced to healing. Move you over here. Some items in the world can be collected for beneficial effects. Collecting a med kit immediately restores a portion of the character's health. So we'll hold and grab.
Just what I was looking for.
And you're going to heal up. Wonderful. Although your morale is still quite poor. You're free to fight. Saving and loading is now enabled. Excellent, so it's up to us. They're coming in 1 turn.
I'm low on ammo.
Let's get ourselves set up with an Overwatch trap. That should do nicely with you. I'm not sure you're going to be able to do much. You're a little bit too far away. We'll move you forwards. You're not going to be able to do anything really with 2 AP left. Because anything like that requires 3. So Jockey Cassidy we can't do anything with for the time being. Crown King we are also already moving or doing things with. Rocket, we can move you to back to here. Can I move you to there? That requires a bit too much move. No, we could do that actually. We'll move you to there. It will give us enough AP just left to do an Overwatch trap. So we'll do so. And Belanger with your Enfield number 4. If I do an Overwatch from here, you can cover most of the other bits. And we'll end turn because no one else has enough action to do anything. Here we are. 4 reinforcements. We'll give this a go. Take out one of them. We also deal some round damage to one of the other ones. You can take out you. Oh, you take out 2 of them because you've got a shotgun. Excellent.
We gotta get out of here.
So, select enemies, press equals to cycle through the enemies on the map. Use this to evaluate the position of remaining threats.
If we destroy the radio tower, it might buy us enough time to escape.
Okay.
I've only been in the country for an hour, and you're already speaking my language.
Okay, destroy the radio tower. Interact with the demolition point to plant an explosive charge. Make sure you clear the blast zone before it goes off. Okay. Your mission objectives are marked with an icon denoting their importance. Complete all primary objectives in order to complete the mission. You'll also be given a preview of the mission's extraction zone. Once your primary objectives are achieved, this is where you will need to go to complete the mission. Got it. Who's closest to this? Probably you, Belanger. We'll get you moving over to that window. You can run out next turn. In terms of more soldiers coming in, there's more soldiers coming in from that way. So, I quite like Tom's ability because this trench gun does a lot of splash damage to other units nearby. But it's not a very long. It's not a very long kind of range, so we'll just move you forward for now. You, however, can probably do a bit more use in terms of your Overwatch, so we'll move you to a slightly better position. Go like that. Of course, we can't hit everything because some Overwatch shots can be blocked by surrounding bits of infrastructure and debris on the field. So, how good is your Overwatch? Your Overwatch is actually really long. So I don't see any particular reason to move you from where you are, except for maybe getting to slightly better cover. Move you to there, and that gets you pretty much everywhere. So we'll set up an Overwatch trap for however many soldiers coming in. Only 2 of them, not too bad. When they start moving, we can attack them. That's 1 down, but we have to be careful. Friendly fire's a thing. So Thompson here is taking a bit of a knock because we accidentally shot him. Something to be aware of. For now though, we'll just go around the corner and we'll stab him. And that should take out the private. Excellent. Now, Belanger, let's get you up to here. I'm not sure if we're going to place it this turn because I don't know how long we have on the charge before it explodes. Let's get a new Overwatch trap set, but probably not dealing with you, not attacking Tom again. We'll move you down here. I don't know where they're coming from, but I presume somewhere near the truck. So we'll set up a... Oh, I think I did that wrong. Never mind. We'll end the turn there. They're going to come in 1 turn's time, so that's okay. Tommy, we're going to move back because he's a little bit too damaged for my liking. And we need to start getting ready to extract people anyway, so it's not necessarily a bad thing to do. We'll set them up on a little bit of an Overwatch trap anyway, just in case we need it. You can also go for a lovely Overwatch shot, as can you, sir. Okay, everyone set up an Overwatch. Belanger, you need to set the demo charges.
Moving. She's gonna blow.
She's going to blow, but I don't know how long we have till the blast zone happens. The extraction zone appears once all primary objectives are complete. If your whole team in the extraction zone at the end of your turn, the mission ends successfully. I'm not sure how long we have till it blows, but time for us to get out of here, that's for sure. Let's at least get out of the initial blast zone. And we will fire. Take out one of them, excellent. And Crown King can go for the other one. It's a miss, but the morale damage does at least work. Now, Tom does have a grenade. It's probably a bit of a waste to use it just for one chap, but we'll give it a go anyway. That also just... it doesn't actually blow up any cover, sadly, but let's get moving. I'm guessing more troops can start coming in, but I think it's time we just start heading for the exit. Belanger, you still got a little bit of AP. Let's move to here, get that gate open, and you can start getting ready to extract. You'll probably be the first soldier we can extract so far. No one else has an AP left, so we'll end the turn. 1 turn till they're coming in. Let's just leave at this point. I think we can pretty much afford to do so. They're not going to be able to catch up to us in time, I would say. I don't think we need to particularly be in cover, just move as quickly as we can for the exit. Yes, I think that would be the best option. You pop in here, and end the turn. So 2 more soldiers pop in there, but probably a bit too far away for us. Too far away from us to cause any real issues. We'll have to see. 2 enemies spotted. So they spotted us, that's okay. We should be okay to just run. Can you get out this turn? You can, just, but I misclicked because the camera moved. That's mildly unfortunate. Hopefully you'll be okay. So in the meantime, we'll set up an Overwatch trap to try buy you some time. You do still have some AP left, so that's okay. You set up an Overwatch. You can set up an Overwatch as well this turn. I want to just be careful not to hit anyone. I think that'll be okay. In fact, I think we'll be okay with those 2 overwatches. More troops coming in. They're going to come around the corner soon, I would imagine. Are we going to be okay? I think we're going to be okay. Despite that slight mishap with the camera, I think we'll be okay to get our troops out safely. And they're going to be in the blast zone. They're going to blow up if they're not careful. Okay, let's get going. That should be everyone out. Let's press backspace to click N10 to end the mission.
Coming down, fellas.
And here comes the radio tower. Kaboom! And we also get a kill confirmed on the chaps within the explosion range, which is cool. I'm glad to see that still counts as a kill. Whether the soldiers get the experience or not, I don't actually know. We'd have to see. So, objective complete. And I think there might be one more mission in this demo, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. That could be it, actually. But yeah, there's a lot I like here. I like having the 12 AP. It makes it a lot more versatile.
An invasion is coming to free Europe from the Nazis. We're here to prepare the ground for D-Day. Our mission is to help the French resistance, to sabotage the Germans and build a secret army of patriots. We will form partisan groups behind enemy lines to tie up the Nazi war machine. When D-Day comes, they'll give our boys a chance to get ashore. That is our goal. Build a strong enough resistance to make this invasion possible. The clock is ticking. This is Willard Cassidy. Out. I
love being able to form a resistance. That it's so much fun.
We got a choice of 2 people to join our merry men. There's an Australian guy who has parachuted in and needs a hand. We have a Moroccan Goumier who's desperate to fight with us. So, who are we going to invite to our party?
So we're not going to be able to take both of them. That's going to be a problem.
Now we are all safe, we should check our equipment.
Indeed, we need to review character weapons, clothes and skills.
Make sure you have everything you need.
Okay, let's go to base camp. Willard Cassidy and Vincent Tremblay want to talk. Gains +1 max morale and heals 1 fatigue. In the base camp, you can listen to characters talk, which recovers fatigue and boosts their max morale. Set a character to open their loadout, where you can modify their weapons, skills, and appearance. Let's listen to Tremblay.
I swear, the crowds get more sinful every day.
Do you believe in God, Major?
I believe the Jesuit brothers fashioned me into a righteous weapon of vengeance against these God-hating heathens.
We should meet Sister Agatha from my grade school. Arm her with a ruler, and she'd win this war single-handed.
Don't mess with a nun, brother.
Okay, some extra morale. That's good. We can also look at their loadout as well. I'm not sure how much there'll be that we can do at the moment, but we'll have a look. So, Willard Cassidy is our leader. He's got Rally, he's got Unwavering Conviction, so he recovers 30% morale after using that active skill. King is our support, so he's a medic, and he also has Gambler's Fortune. So, medic, all allies in range 1.5 recover 50% health, and Gambler's Fortune. Tom is immune to critical hits even when vulnerable, that's quite useful. There's big old skill grid, goodness me. We'll have to look at more of these when we can. There's a lot of interesting things here. I like having a proper skill tree, this is cool. For now though, let's just go back. So, Belanger is our marksman and sniper, so shoot your primary weapon with critical chance 40%, targets cover bonuses reduced by 30%, and when shooting, Charles cannot deal damage or morale damage to an ally, that's useful. And Tremblay is our scout, so he has distraction, throw a pebble at target space, unalerted enemies within range 5 will tend to face it, and he also has Indomitable. He will never go broken. Vincent cannot go below 1 morale. Interesting. All with a lot more skills, I imagine, as time goes on, as we level up. So we can either go go and recruit Ollie Johnson, or save Ollie Johnson, hopefully recruit him, who parachuted in yesterday. The Germans have cornered him at a church, and that will give us some recruitment, defence and rural intel. And we could also go for... where's the other one? Over here. Oh, hang on. No, go back. Operation Blacklight. I can rendezvous with the Moroccan French heavy masquerades. Maquisard, named Sami Alami. He's tipped us off about a supply of detonators being held at the railway. This could be useful in the days ahead. Ooh. So a supply of detonators, or... So we get intel, recruitment, defence, or rural. I don't know, actually. We'll go for the Aussie. I think the Aussie will be a good addition to our fighting squad. So into Haute Normandy we go. I apologise for my French pronunciation. It's probably absolutely awful, but hey ho. So we're in a churchyard, I think it was. They said that we're gonna have to go and fight in and rescue this soldier. I don't know if he's gonna be right by us or we're gonna have to go fight our way to him. But either way, having an extra soldier in the resistance team will be very useful. And I'm guessing you'll get to the point where you can't take every single soldier on the same mission, so then you have to kind of work out who's more useful for a certain mission, depending on their skills, and who's rested, who's unwell, who's wounded, etc.
Christ, more of them.
Hi, Ollie Grog Johnson.
Hang on, you're the cavalry. How about you lend me a hand?
His name is Ollie Grog Johnson, could be any more Australian. So we need to reinforce Ollie's position.
What do you want?
I can hold to fire that, but we'll wait. Ooh, that sounds fun. Let's fire a machine gun.
Roger! Sure.
Ooh, we get a proper cinematic as well, that's cool.
He's at it. He's on belly up.
So we killed one of them, but everyone else, or two of them have had issues with their morale. Excellent. One of them's still fine. Also, two of them still fine. Better than nothing. We can still Overwatch again. We can fire straight away, which might be the better option. 40%. We might actually be better off overwatching with our Bren. So we'll do that. And okay, Jockey Cassidy. Move you forward with 7 AP. I'm just concerned about grenades coming in. I don't want to move people too close together. We'll do another Overwatch if we can. It's not proving itself to be particularly playing ball. So actually we might just shoot if we can. Or we can use a grenade, maybe. Something tells me this won't be the only engagement we fight in, so we'll go for an Overwatch there. Tommy's not going to be able to do much, so I'm just going to run him. He doesn't have the range to really go any quicker, so I'm just going to run him forwards. We can actually shoot with our trench gun, which is actually not what I expected. There's a fuel barrel back there. We'll go after that private. Okay. We didn't need to kill him because he wasn't able to do anything that turn anyway, but still worth taking a soldier out for sure. Tremblay will move forward. Again, I don't think we can do much with you. And you, good sir, cannot harm an ally, but your range is not too good. If we can move you forward 9 or 8, that will do. And that will still give you just enough to be able to maybe go after one or two of these chaps up here with an Overwatch shot. So Belanger can take out that chap there. Good shot, good shooting. Grog Johnson got after this chap. Again, good shooting. Only one soldier left. He's going to not attack us this time, but he could have done in future. Tommy, let's get you forward with a knife. We should be okay. Okay, we attacked him, but he's not dead.
Yep. G'day. Yep.
So we'll move you in to finish off the job. I'm just using my knife because we can save our ammo for more important. We can use our ammo for more important things. So we've managed to reinforce. We managed to kill the initial people coming in. I'm guessing we're going to have more soldiers coming in soon, however. So let's make sure we're ready. Let's just set up an overwatch shot up here.
Check in my sector.
You can overwatch just generally within the area. I'm just aware that I don't want you to really hit anyone because we had an issue with that in the last mission. You're just going to reload and probably move forward into a better position. Like there, that'll do.
More Germans are coming. Get ready.
Okay, so Germans coming from the west. Sorry, from the from the south and the west. Let's just move you here. Oh, wrong side. Move you. Okay, he's having real trouble getting round to the other side of the gun. So let's just move you to there. Let's move you to the Bren. And we'll get you ready with an overwatch shot.
Covering the area.
And you can use maybe the machine gun next turn. You can move to here. And I might get you to reload. I don't think... Because I think you're not really a great overwatcher. I think you'd have a much better chance with reloading instead. Let's move you to here. You might be able to do it. No, you're not great with Overwatch either, so actually I'm just going to move you forward again so you're much closer to the enemy should the need arise. You, however, have a much better Overwatch because you are our sniper. So you're going to Overwatch there. 2 soldiers coming in from the bottom. 2 soldiers from the west as well. Aha, but we have our first newer enemy. Our first kind of hard enemy, the heavy, can be a stealth kill, deals high morale damage, and can sustain an overwatch shot.
Enemy sighted. Dead man walking.
Is that the here or is that the private? I don't know. That's the private. We're going to attack him anyway. I think we'll be okay. You're going to come in. We'll take you out next. We'll take you out next time, or next turn, I should say. You can go after that private down there. It's a miss, but that will knacker your morale a little bit, thankfully.
Target.
That chap's sitting by a jeep, so that might be a good way to take him out.
Bag's almost empty.
Let's deal with the
What's the
chaps to
plan?
the south first, I would say.
Let's cook it.
So I could scout. I could move down here for a flanking shot,
What's the plan?
or we can go for a grenade. Would the grenade kill the heavy? It wouldn't, no, but it would. It would knacker his morale as well. So we'll do that, I think. I'm a bit concerned about the heavy. He could do some real damage to us. We'll move you forward, and we can't shoot with our heavy weapon. We can, however, shoot with our other weapon. That should put you into broken, where you can't... Yeah, it's broken, so he won't be able to do anything this turn. Excellent. Now... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's fine. We'll just throw a grenade. Throw a grenade at you. And I think that might also blow up the jeep next turn as well. Or we can just hit the truck. We can hit the jeep anyway. And that'll blow up that private anyway. Wonderful. Who still has any AP left? Belanger. Wonderful. I can shoot for potentially 84% chance. Good shooting. Wonderful. Okay, so some coming from the east and some also coming from the west as well. And the south. Okay. This heavy's still alive, however. This should allow us to take him out, though. Okay, so the heavy's dead. I don't think we need to be on this machine gun anymore. I'm going to move you forward to this machine gun. And for now, you're just going to step an overwatch shot, I would say. Take care not to hit any of our own soldiers. Let's get you over here. You can do a nice bit of crossfire, I would say. Over this way. I don't know if anyone's going to come in just yet. You can go over here. It's half cover. We're going to have to cover multiple angles at the same time. You can also overwatch. Actually, I was going to say reload, but you can't.
In position.
Because we don't have enough AP. Belanger, our sniper, you've been doing very well. You've been probably our MVP, I would say. Get your Overwatch set up there. Okay. A few more traps coming in. 2 there. 2 here. I'm guessing 2 at the other side as well. Yeah, 6 enemies to deal
I
with.
see him.
Not too bad. You're running in pretty far ahead, actually.
Enemy sighted.
We didn't cover this flank very well. That was a
I
concern.
have a target.
This flank, however, we should be better off. Tremblay can attack. And also can damage the Jeep. If they're both going to stand by the Jeep, that's going to be excellent.
I've got a target.
What about these chaps over here? Okay, you're going to have to deal with this chap here. If I move you to, say, here, that should be a much better shot in terms of flanking.
Firing.
And we take you out. Wonderful. I need to go kind of shoot this private, I would say. Move you to here. You can't shoot with your Bren because that requires goodness me, it requires a lot of AP. You can shoot with your M11, or we can do your sticky bomb. That sounds fun. Let's do that.
Grenade. Oh.
Okay, kill confirmed on you.
Mag's almost empty.
Let's also deal with these chaps now. The Jeep should really kill both of them because they're in close enough area, or at least damage them significantly.
Last round. I need a refresh.
So 2 kills, excellent there. So as far as I'm aware, we've only got the soldiers at the north of the map to deal with.
At your service. I'm low on ammo. You need me?
Let's move you to... That's not going to be good full cover. We'll move you forward slightly.
I see him.
You see him now, excellent. You don't have a grenade, sadly. You could shoot, but it's only going to be a 31% chance. The fuel barrel won't have enough range to take you on. So I'm just going to set up a new Overwatch shot with you. Belanger, can you get a good shot there, either Overwatch or otherwise? Possibly if we move you a little further forward. Let's get you up here. You might have a better Overwatch chance there. Okay, so enemy's turn. They're going to run forward. Belanger's our sniper. He's going to do well there, but that is a heavy. So I would have to focus him more than anything else.
He's a write-off. Jeez. I need something for my nerves.
Okay, so we also destroyed that fuel canister nearby, but they're still alive for the time
Mag's
being.
almost empty. I'm low on ammo.
Let's get you... I'd like to be able to do some more explosive damage against that heavy, because the heavies I do have real concerns with. That was a bit too much AP. I can't do anything with you now. That was a problem. I can also... Aha, I can use my proper sniper. Let's do that. Oh, good shot, sir. Good shot.
That was a bit hairy, mate. For a moment, I thought I was going to be buried here.
No worries, Ollie Grog Johnson.
So, guess I'm tagging along with you lot. Shall we jilly out of here?
Let's get going, Ollie. We didn't manage to break 2 enemies with Ollie, so we're not going to get 5 stars. We took 4 stars. Expert victory. We reinforced Ollie Johnson's position. We ensured Johnson survives. Kill enemies with explosives, but we did not break anyone. We do get a bit of XP. We get a reward of Ollie Johnson the Heavy, his weapon, and his hat. Wonderful. In terms of levels, they're all going to start leveling up, so skill points for each of Jockey, Crown, Zero, and Rocket. And continue. We will collect our rewards and continue our campaign. However, we're not going to be able to. That is the demo. There's a lot I like here. There's a couple of things I think could be worked on slightly. Perhaps the camera movement could be slightly improved. and yeah, that's basically it. Actually, the camera improvements, sometimes it can jolt around a bit and can move, but there's a great deal I like here. You know me, I love XCOM type games or turn-based strategy. It's one of my bread and butter kind of genre of games, and I like the idea of being able to run a resistance. That's really cool, and it seems like our actions on the battlefield will actually have significant impact on the invasion when that doesn't eventually happen. Whether we'll take part in the invasion, I don't know. This doesn't release till 2024, but actually that's not too far away, and it could be early or late in the year, I don't know. But I think this is one of the highest contenders for a new series of the demos I've played recently. But I'll have to wait till it comes out, sadly. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.